Yo. Welcome back to Tremonte and Friends Boxing. Please like and subscribe to the channel, and we're going to get right into it. Dana White, Turki Al Sheikh, ZUFFA Boxing, Riyadh season. It's a partnership, baby. When you think of the UFC, different people come to mind. When you think of MMA, different people come to mind. Who is the star of the UFC? If you say like the past 10, 15 years, who would you say the star of the UFC is? You know who the star of the UFC is? It's Dana White. That's who the star of the UFC is. The star of the UFC is Dana White. Not all of these great fighters and these great personalities and these great characters who put their bodies through hell, through training camp, to fight, to give all of us classic shows, classic fights, classic moments in combat sport history. It's Dana White. Dana White's the star. All of the attention is on him because he's the CEO. He's the face of it. Turki Al Sheikh. One of the things, a lot of people are against Turki. Turki Al Sheikh has given us fights just within like the past year. He's given us fights that we would have probably never have gotten on other networks, whether that be Matchroom Boxing in conjunction with DAZN, Top Rank, PBC. Promotional companies are always at odds because they want a greater split. Turki Al Sheikh just gives us the fights. And he's still giving us fights. That's one thing I can appreciate about it. You see all these people coming back into the fold of boxing. You see Max Kellerman coming back. Y'all would think, oh, Turki Al Sheikh just has money to just throw at people. I think it's more than money. I believe he just loves boxing and he wants to see the best fight the best. And oftentimes in boxing, we don't get the best fighting the best when they're at their peak. Sometimes we'll get people usually on like their last leg. And I believe we should get fights earlier. So you think of somebody like Abdullah Mason and you think of somebody like Kid Austin. They should fight like now, like soon. But if it's up to the promotional companies, if Turki Al Sheikh wasn't here, we probably would never get the fight, or we wouldn't get the fight till they're in their 30s. And they've been around the same weight class for a long time. That's not to say that you can make every fight just by throwing money at people, because I don't believe that boxers are scared of each other. Scared as in, oh my God, he's going to beat me up. I believe that boxers are scared like, this guy's, he can, if I'm not on my A game, he could beat me. He could probably beat me. So this is a bigger risk than I'm willing to take right now. I think that does happen because if you lose, it does damage your brand, at least in the eyes of the public. ZUFFA Boxing, this new boxing company, promotional brand that Dana White's going ahead. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm like y'all, I'm at the wait and see stage. I do want to see how it turns out. And then they have their own belt. What's probably going to happen is Dana White's probably going to sign a bunch of people to ZUFFA Boxing. They're going to fight on Riyadh season. Going to fight for this belt. They're going to try to make this belt really prestigious. But the bad part is it's going to take a while for people to care about somebody having their own belt and their own promotional company. It took Eddie Hearn a while with Matchroom Boxing with DAZN. It takes a while for you to garner the respect of other fighters. And again, I believe that Dana White is trying to make it about him. Does Dana White care about boxing? Does he care about the UFC? Yeah, he does. But all of these people, what they care about more is making money and business. That's what they care about. Yeah, if I could get you a fight, I'm going to get you a fight, but I need to make money too. Golden Boy Promotions with Oscar De La Hoya. Obviously, he's a Hall of Fame fighter, a legend. He's probably underappreciated now. Golden Boy Promotions, they want to make money. They want to make the fight, but they want to make money for them to, stay in the green, or stay in the black, rather. And Dana White's trying to do the same. He's trying to take his likeness and his influence and come over to the boxing world and make it happen. But it's going to take a while because people have done that before. They've tried to do that before. Remember when 50 Cent came in with his boxing brand? It worked for a little bit, and then he was like, it's not making me any money. Let me head out. And other people have done it. Mayweather Promotions, now I think they have Colonel Morton. He's under Mayweather, but they had more fighters. And this is Floyd Mayweather's, company. Yeah, more fighters. And it's just like, this is not what it is because it takes a lot of money, a lot of promotion, a lot of marketing. And then it takes for other people to care about what you're doing. Are you putting on great fights? Not only are you promoting, are you putting on good fights and good fighters in the mix to where they can win belts and they're giving us classic moments. ZUFFA Boxing, this new promotional thing with Dana White, it's going to take a while. Just because you're famous, that doesn't mean things are automatically going to work. And that goes with any industry, anything. You see famous people who have a lot of money, you fail more than you succeed in life, especially with business. So if I had $100 million and I was like, hey, I want to start this business, but I don't know much about it, and I'm just trying to bank on me hiring the right people to put in place, that doesn't mean it's going to be successful. Riyadh season has been successful with Turki because he's given us good fights. Boxing fans care about great fights. We care about the fighters, we care about great fights, and we care about the continuity of what you're putting together. Not just, oh, I'm famous, I'm going to put money in, we're going to see what happens. You got to give us good moments. So I'm anxious to see what Dana White does with ZUFFA Boxing, how it progresses throughout time. It's a lot of great fighters out there. We'll see who ends up signing first. Has he signed a fighter yet? I don't know. We'll see who ends up signing first, the first big splash they make, and then we'll go from there. Let me know what y'all think about Dana White getting into boxing, his partnership with Turki Al Sheikh, ZUFFA Boxing, Riyadh season, and what we can expect going forward. Thank y'all for tuning in. Please subscribe to the channel, and I'll get with y'all soon. Peace.